What's going on, Clash Bashers? Rocky here today, and today we're going to be talking about the difference between a Yeti Bomb and a Houdini Blimp, aka a Blizzard Blimp. We're back on the Fix That Rush Town Hall 13, which is my Town Hall 13 that was pretty rushed and we've been working on it, but I wanted to do something a little bit different rather than just grind out loot and do our one upgrade. I wanted to actually talk about some strategy stuff about the difference between a Houdini Blimp or a Blizzard Blimp, whatever you guys want to call it. Still think Blizzard makes no sense, and a Yeti Bomb, and we're going to pair this with dragons, talk about the pros and the cons of each of these and why you should use one over the other. So let's talk about the basics of these two different clan castle compositions, and we're going to compare these at Town Hall 13 level, and really you can use these at Town Hall 12, even Town Hall 11, but we're going to compare it here at Town Hall 13. So if you don't know, a Yeti Bomb is two Yetis, a Valkyrie, and generally a Barbarian paired with a rage spell and a blimp, and sometimes you can even get away with using this without that rage spell. Now a Houdini Blimp or a Blizzard is going to be 4 super wizards, 5 barbarians, and it's really important to have the barbarians in there. We'll talk about that here momentarily, and that's going to be paired with actually 6 spells. It's going to be paired with, you could go 5 or 6. It's going to be paired with 3 or 4 invisibility spells and a rage spell along with that blimp. So let's compare and contrast these two different things here. And I'm just going to run a generic sample of these just so you guys can get a feel, just in case you've never used one, we'll get a feel for how they behave. So a Yeti Bomb is literally just going to throw in the blimp in there, and then you're going to throw in the rage to help make those guys a little bit angrier. So we'll see that coming in as this rage drops in, and sometimes you can even use it without the rage spell, and that's the advantage of using a Yeti Bomb. And this is going to be really nice because you can use it with dragon attacks instead of like all the way across the base. You can use it to like take out like a scatter or a single inferno. It's got a lot of versatility. Now a Houdini Blimp is a little bit different. It's a little bit more complex. We're going to be using a lot more spells, and even sometimes, and I know I carry this with my dragon attacks, you're even going to use a lava hound to make sure you can get that blimp further into the base. But we're going to run the sample so you guys can see how this works. And one important number to know here with the invisibility spells is 4.5. 4.5 seconds is how long an invisibility spell lasts. So what I'm going to do, and we could just go with a balloon right here just for the sake of getting in, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to get our blimp in there. We're going to go ahead and rage right here. We're going to drop that in there, and then we're going to go ahead and get that invisibility spell in there, and that's going to go ahead and start taking down the town hall, start taking down some of those surrounding buildings, and it can be really versatile and get you a lot of value. And that's the difference really between these two, is like how much value can you get out of those super wizards. And honestly, both of these are going to have their pros and cons and their uses. The one big pro of a Yeti Bomb is it's going to be a lot less spells. We're using the 4 invisibility spells on top of the rage. A Yeti Bomb you can use without a rage sometimes. You can use that in a single compartment. So like I said here, we can get a little bit more versatility here out of that Yeti Bomb. We could throw it in, we could like take out a single, set up nicely for like say a warden walk on the opposite side, or even a warden walk to accompany that. And that's something that's really nice about the Yeti Bomb, is you don't always have to use that spell with it, and you can also actually change out the clan castle. You can run a Yeti and like 3 sneaky goblins to help take down a town hall. All right guys, so let's try to put these two things into action. Let me show you guys how these work. I just realized this base has a hole in it. That's all right, we'll actually use that to our advantage. So we're gonna start off with the Houdini Blimp, or the Blizzard, whatever you want to call it. Blizzard doesn't make sense, that's a whole different argument, but it's important to have those barbarians in here because the barbarians are actually going to soak damage, soak up any traps, and help those wizards be able to work through here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and I'm going to use, normally like that's why we bring the hound, to use the hound to tank, but we'll go ahead and use a balloon right here, and then we'll go with our blimp right there, and then we'll go like so, and then we'll drop in an invisibility spell, and then we could actually, if you really want, you can count to 4 here. Oh, see, that's why you count, guys. You count to 4. It's hard to count and commentate all at the same time, but that way you don't mess up the spell placement. But it looks like we'll be fine here. We get most of that out. We got pretty much everything that I wanted out. I'm going to go ahead and run in that, and we're going to run a baby dragon there. I'm going to run this balloon right here, actually. I want my king to go south. King, let's see, we just need 1 shot from that. All right, so we want the king and queen to go south through here, just to help get out in front of these dragons. All right, beautiful. And then we're going to go ahead and we'll send in this hound. We'll send in a few drags, and then we'll just start working on through here. And then we're going to use our Royal Champion to kind of cut off the rest of the attack a little bit later on. So our Queen's going to hopefully work down to the bottom side of the base, which it looks like she's going to do nice. Perfect. And we're going to go ahead and just keep our dragons working through here with a Rage. I'm going to send in my Royal Champion. I'm going to go ahead and pop the Warden ability there. But we're going to send the Royal Champion in there just to clear out that bottom side. Nice. We're getting through here. We're doing pretty nice work. The dragons, they're taking an awkward path, but that's okay. All right, let's see how we're working. All right, and one nice thing is if there's not like super minions in the clan castle, which I think there's an ice hound, or a hound and ice golem. Yep, there they are. Hound and ice golem in the clan castle. You don't have to deal with them necessarily, but since we just lured them, we're gonna have to deal with them. All right, we still got our queen working, and we just really got to get through that last little compartment there. I'm trying to look and see where we could put stuff. Oh, the Seeking Air Mine always hurts. All right, we're working through here. We still got spells. We got plenty of time, just got to be patient here. And really, we're going to use these spells to get through these storages. But you see how our queen and our Royal Champion are still alive, and they're actually going to be pretty crucial working through this last little compartment here. All right, dragons are going. We'll get through that storage, no problem. Let's go ahead and freeze the single over there. Beautiful, beautiful. And then we'll just get the cleanup. Oh, look at that, guys. There we go. And that's like how you use the Houdini drags, the Gaku drags, if you will. And this is where you use the Houdini, where you can get a lot of value. We got the Town Hall down, we got the bows, and we set a really nice path. We set a really nice funnel for our attack. But where are you going to use a Yeti Bomb? What kind of base is a Yeti Bomb good on? So one of the popular armies that utilizes the Yeti Bomb is a Drag Bat. Now, this is an attack that I'm not amazing with. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not amazing with Drag Bat, but we're going to try it here today. Let's go in like so. Let's go with Baby Dragon right in here, Archer there, and then we'll go with our King, Queen over this way. And then what we're just going to do here is we're just setting up funnels, setting up pathing for the base here. That way we can get through here with our dragons. Our king's a little bit out in front here, huh? King, I need you to come back and help the queen out, but that's all right. We'll be fine. I hope we're fine. All right, you guys think we're fine? I hope we're fine. All right, let's go ahead and hit the queen's ability there. She's going to come in, take out that. Now we do have that air defense right there. And then let's just go in. Let's just go in, guys. All right, so I'm going to go really heavy over here with the dragons. Let's go ahead and get the warden up here. Let's go like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to send in the blimp right in behind and use that warden's ability to help us out. Now, I'm bringing in sneaky goblins with yetis in the blimp, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to protect there. We did fight the sweeper on this one, but we should be okay, I think. All right, and then I'm just going to let the dragons work on through here. And then if the blimp lands, we should be fine. All right, so the blimp's going to go down there. I'm actually going to go ahead and we'll freeze right here just to make sure we get that town hall down. Beautiful, nice. All right, we're working through here. Now we just want to make sure we have a good idea of where we need to send in our bats. And I think we need to get that multi down. So let's go ahead and let's send in our Royal Champion over here. Let's send in that right there. All right, let's go like that, like that, like that. Let's send the Seeking Shield. Oh, okay, so that multi being up is going to be a little bit of a problem. Multi being up is going to be a little bit of a problem. Let's start the Bat Bomb over here on the Eagle Artillery. And then we'll just try to freeze through this. This is going to be a bit of a yikes here, guys. Bit of a yikes, but we'll see if we can make it happen. All right, let's see. Bat's going to work through there and then down, which is actually pretty good bat pathing. Get cleanup in behind. All right, we got 3 freezes. We just got to keep an eye on these bats. They're actually clumping together pretty nicely. We'll freeze there. Always freeze on the wizard tower. And then we should be pretty good here, guys. Let's see if we can get through this multi. All right, we didn't lose too many bats. All right, now we just got to clean up. And there we go. Drag bat. Oh, wait. Oh no, the archer's gonna pull that stuff over the way. But that's the general concept. Like I said, I'm not amazing with that attack. It's still an attack that I'm trying to learn and get better with. But there you can kind of see it where we use the Yeti Bomb to take down that town hall. We used 2 Yetis and 3 sneaky goblins in there, and we didn't have to commit that extra spell space in there. And that's the big difference, is the spell space and the utility. You're not always going to need to get massive value. We did pretty well here. This is just going to be a time fail. But it's all about just setting up the value. I could have did a little bit better on the funnel, but I like this one. I don't know. I'm not a drag bet expert, and I'm not going to ever pretend to be. So I'm actually pretty happy with a 92 time fail there, guys. That's not bad at all. But let's go, like I said, we'll check this one out and practice as well. Let's go check these attacks out live in action farming. All right, guys, let's put it into action here. We got that Houdini dragon attack. We're going to use that. It's actually a little bit of a dead base here, but that's fine. It's beautiful. We could use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring the Hound kind of across this. The Hound should actually soak up anything in the way here. And then I'll use just one of our balloons just to be safe. And we want to get our blimp right in this compartment. But look at that. The Hound's also going to distract everything. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to drop in the rage right there. And then we're going to go with our invisibility spell. Now I need to adjust my invisibility spells because I made the scatter shot invisible. We want to get that scatter out. And that's part of it, is you got 4 invisibility spells. Sometimes you're going to have to adjust those. All right, so let's go ahead and get that in. We get the town hall down. Perfect. Nice. That's exactly what we're looking for here, guys. Exactly. Now, like I said, it is a little bit of a dead base here, but we still want to make do with this dead base. I'm going to throw in 1 dragon here. I'm throwing my king right in here, and we're going to go right in at these air defenses. Right at the air defenses here with our dragons. We'll get the balloons right out in front, and we should have a nice path through here. All right, beautiful. Now we don't have to fight off the sweep or the eagle or anything, which is nice. Let's go ahead and hit our queen's ability. Beautiful, nice little rage through there. And then we can actually bring our royal champion in just to help push our dragons back inside the base like we did earlier, which was actually pretty effective. Look at this. We can use a freeze to freeze up all of those. We can go ahead and use a rage right there. We can use our warden ability to protect our balloons as they're working to this last scatter. Oh, guys, it's so beautiful. Again, it was a dead base. But, you know, this is usually how you want to start learning an attack. Learn the attack in farming, and then fine-tune it in the friendly challenges. Don't just go out and, like, hit legends attacks or anything with the attack. Like, fine-tune it farming, use it in the friendly challenge, or learn it in legends attacks and farming, and fine-tune it in FCs. That's what I'm trying to see, FCs being friendly challenges. And there we go. The Houdini drags works out really nice. It's a really powerful attack. It's really strong. Let's go ahead and let's check out some Yeti drags on the next attack. All right, guys, so let's try out the drag bat. Like I said, I'm not an expert at this attack. It's something I need a lot of work on, but that's why we practice. Let's go with our E-Dragon there. Let's go baby dragon there. And then we'll send our heroes down here. And then we'll just send the rest of the dragons right up the middle of the base. And like I said, I've seen this with 2 electro dragons actually used to funnel, and it's actually pretty effective. But we're just gonna stick with the 1 here. Let's hit our king's ability. If our queen gets that queen down, that would be beautiful. Let's go ahead and get all these guys in, and remember, we're gonna send that blimp right onto the town hall. So we're gonna be nice and patient with that. Let's go ahead and go with our first rage right on through here. Alright, nice. Let's see, Town Hall's not too far away, so we could actually send this pretty early. And then we'll protect with our Warden ability right on after that push. And then we'll push, hit the Warden ability there. Perfect. Nice. And then we could actually go ahead and rage up some of the dragons along with the Yetis and the Sneaky Goblins in there. And the Sneaky Goblins are optional. You could like just run the Valkyrie. You could even run a Dragloon CC. That's a whole different story. But let's go ahead and... Man, this base is just crushed. This base is just crushed here, guys. Let's run in our bats right up top here. And a lot of times what you're going to do is you're just going to bring in the Royal Champion to like help take out any Wizard Tower, really just help the bats out along their journey. So that's going to be really nice. We'll freeze up this Wizard Tower and we will crush this base, guys. Doesn't stand a chance, and we even get a little bit of swag in here. Who doesn't love some swag? We throw that out there. But there we go. That's a little bit of the difference between like a Yeti Bomb and the Houdini Blimp. And like I said, the Yeti Bomb, you don't have to necessarily use it for the Town Hall. They're both really versatile. It really just depends on like your army composition, what you're trying to accomplish, how much value you can get. There's a lot of factors in there, and it's kind of hard to distinguish when you should use one or the other. But like if you're going opposite base, like with a dragon attack or something like that, like opposite side of the base, that's when you really want to throw in like the Yeti Bomb and make it fly through the base with the Warden ability. And then like the Houdini, really you have to have value. You have to have enough value to commit those 6 spells to it. Let's go ahead and get an upgrade going on the base. I don't really remember, like, I think we're pretty much fine as far as upgrades go. Let's see, let's grab, we got a little bit in here. Let's go ahead and grab an air defense and throw that up. I gotta redo the whole progress base, so we'll work on that. But, not a bad episode at all here today, guys. Pretty fun times. We got walls to upgrade. We got a lot of stuff to upgrade, but that's okay. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Hopefully you learned a little bit here today. You guys have a great day. Keep on Clash bashing. Wow, you watched that whole video? Here's another video that YouTube thinks you'll like, and here's a playlist of similar videos.